Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. This one is once again against Ninja Hunt. No, not that Ninja Hunt, the one that trolls me in streams. The other one. So yeah, this is fun. So I'm against vampire counts, and this seems weirdly viable, which I feel like it shouldn't, but sort of is. I don't know. Anyway, I have a metal caster, nothing but final transmutation. I've got such a small army. Chances are his entire army is going to be within reach of every final transmutation I use. I've got some javelins, just try and get some extra missile pressure, so if there's terrorgeist flying around or anything like that, I can shoot at it. I have Throg. Throg, the main reason for bringing him, I mean, obviously he hits like a truck, he's an absolute monster. He's got, what's it called, Frostbite to slow things down, which let me get even more damage on him. He's just very, 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 very scary. He regenerates, don't have to worry about fire damage so much against vampire counts. He's just very formidable, you know, fight or die means his front line will be really powerful, but I guess that all lords have that. But the Wintertooth Crown is fantastic. I really love it in this matchup, because making all your units unbreakable for 24 seconds, as soon as they come in with like a rear charge to try and terror out everything, just hit that, and usually you can just turn around, instead of breaking, you smash the heck out of them, which is a lot of fun. Also, we can throw up on stuff. That's fun. Also, I have some Famir Warriors Great Weapons and some Famir Warriors. So these guys all have magic damage and armor sundering, and the armor sundering, obviously, a great combination with the Berserkers. We all know that. But I do have some Berserkers that are unbreakable, so they'll always be unbreakable and fight to the last, which is great, especially when they're backed up by two Norscan giants. And I can't remember the last time I saw anyone bring a Norscan giant, let alone two of them. Yeah, two might be overkill. I do love this little arrow in the side of the head there. That's a lovely touch. I haven't really had a good look at these guys before, but it's full of arrows. They're having a bad time already. I don't know what battle that was from. It's definitely not this one. Vampire counts don't have a lot of arrows, so that's a lot of fun. So yeah, kind of this is it really. It's a very small army, but obviously Famir Warriors hit really hard. But I've got the anti-large and the Famir Warriors Great Weapons as well. So you know, help against Blood Knights and stuff, and it means even Berserkers will start to get some damage into Blood Knights if they can survive. So this Ninja Hunt has brought Isabella von Carstein. So yeah, same load of games we had before. He's bringing the off-meta stuff, which is good fun. He's trying out new stuff. Isabella von Carstein, though, we both agree is kind of pointless. I don't see when you'd ever bring her over any other lord, honestly. I mean, yeah, no, just no. Anyway, here's a black coach. Love the black coach. Man of the people. Also a Banshee. Banshee obviously has to watch out for all the magic damage here, but other than that, you know, final transmutation will hurt too, actually. Anyway, they can be useful in this matchup. Also, a Corpse Cart, Unholy Lodestone, two Blood Knights, they can do really well against the large stuff. Also, Sternsmen, they can be regenerate on their own. He's also got some anti-armor with the Grave Guard, but of course, I haven't really got an armored front line, so that's nice. Also, some Spearmen on the edges. It's, yeah, it's a pretty decent build, honestly. I mean, the Lord Choice, I think, is the only thing where you go, hang on a minute. I mean, okay, maybe the Black Coach too, but it's a black coach. Why wouldn't you bring that? I mean, it's the black coach. So, speeding things up. So, charging in. Giants wailing on the Sternsmen. Nice to get some damage in there early. Blobbing up a bit, but, you know, with the Wintertooth Crown and my Giants and Final Transmutation poised, you know, there's a lot of stuff there. So, trying to get some Javelins onto the Blood Knights. And, oh, what happened there? Oh, wow, okay, a couple of Blood Knights actually got into this, which is a bit bizarre. Anyway, so, Invocation Neg has been used on these guys. I will be using a Final Transmutation on them soon. But frankly, I've barely taken any damage here yet. Everything has full health in here, pretty much. I mean, Berserk's taken a bit of damage. So here, the Corpse Cart's moving in. You know, got the Blood Knights coming in. Where's that, oh, there he is. There's the Black Coach. So the Black Coach, obviously getting a bit stuck on the Famir Warriors. There's just so much mass within my front line. It's very difficult for him to really achieve much. So here the Spearmen are keeping the Marauder Hunters busy. I mean, that's fine for now, but I will actually throw the Shaman Sorcerer, because, yeah, he's got a Chariot, so he'll do alright, you know, nipping back and forth. That'll be nice. So, yeah, where's that Final Transmutation? Do I even use it yet? Maybe I already used it. Huh, anyway. So I'm going to charge through here. As you can see, a load of stuff is already crumbling. Just that front line of mine just hit so unbelievably hard. These Blood Knights almost got taken out, because of course they were against the Great Weapon variant, so Great Anti-Large. Black Coach is having the exact same problem. So not something you want to be attacking, you know, you've got to sandwich it if anything. So over here, getting some damage onto the Banshee, but the Banshee still has full health. She just won't die. That's the nature of Banshees. So here, managing to do some damage to these Skeleton Spearmen. So Shaman Sorcerer going to charge back in over here. Corpse Guard still untouched, should probably do something about that. But the Blood Knights just can't hold up against, you know, the Fimir, Throg, and the two Norscan Giants. It's a very difficult thing to charge into. Here, trying to get some javelins going, but they're going to get terrified away. I mean, that's inevitable. So here, Shaman Sorcerer going to charge it again, and now they're crumbling. That's good. I just wanted to get these javelins, you know, free, because there's still quite a lot of them, and they're not bad in melee, honestly. They've got pretty good melee stats, considering that they're, you know, they have very good ranged attacks. Obviously not very good range, but it does a lot of damage, you know, over a short distance. Natural sprinters, those javelins. Anyway, so Blood Knight's really suffering. Banshee hitting her healing cap. She's just taken so much damage from all these guys, even with that crazy physical resist. It's not ideal. She doesn't like being shouted at, especially. Hates being shouted at. So here, Shaman Sorcerer's running in. Isabella, she's getting stuck in to try and pin this stuff down, and the Giants are coming over here, as well as Throg, so she's going to get frostbitten, which is going to allow the Norscan Giants to start hitting more. I used the Wintertooth Crown because I may as well have. A couple of my Berserkers were starting to look a bit tattered. Here, Banshee still fighting. Over here, you know, crumbling Skeleton Warriors fighting those Javelins, that's fine. These Javelins can now come back in. Still a very healthy Corpse Cart here, though. Isabella starting to take some damage, and, God, just die, Banshee, die. And here, we get another Final Transmutation. Eventually. Come on. And, oh, did I hit her? Damn it, she got away. Anyway, huge amount of damage to the Corpse Cart, of course. Banshee absolutely melts, and that's enough to trigger army losses. Or is it? Yes, it is. There we go. Bye. Bye, Isabella. Yep. So, double Giants, guys. Double Giants. Haven't done that in a while. Definitely haven't done that in a while. It's occasionally something I'd like to do if I'm playing Greenskins against Vampire Counts. Because, I mean, Giants, you know, with their low armor, and yeah, I don't know, they're just such an easy target for cheap missiles that they rarely pay for themselves against most armies, because you usually get something very, very cheap to shoot at them and you get great value. But against Vampire Counts, it's kind of tough. They're in a big front line with a load of Fimir and things. You know, Blood Knights can't really get a good surround on them, can't get much damage. So yeah, it works out pretty well. It's kind of an odd one. Obviously, Final Transmutation, you know, I could have diversified the spells a bit, but thought, whatever. It'll be fine, it'll be enough. But honestly, like a Transmutation of Lead or something, just to lower their combat stats, might have been nice. Because, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what he could have brought against this, honestly. I mean, not Isabella. Having, you know, Manfred would have been way better. Or the Red Duke could have used LC on things. Breath attacks would have been really nice with me all clumped together. That would have been really good. Heck, any death magic. I mean, can you imagine a, you know, any of the Vortex spells or, like, Wind of Death or something? Yeah, I mean, AoE damage would have messed this up pretty badly. Also, you know, things like Doom and Darkness, of course, I could counter it with the Wintertooth Crown, but only if I saw it coming. You know, if I knew that was happening. I'd need to get it in before that took effect, or everything would break. Unfortunately, the Wintertooth Crown, it doesn't rally things, it just makes them unbreakable, but if they've already broken, it doesn't matter. So, you know, you've got to be on the ball there. So, yeah, I just think Manfred would have been a better choice, or the Red Duke, and that could have been more dangerous, because, of course, he could have dived down with something like, you know, a big zombie dragon, you know, charge in with his Blood Knights to pin all the big stuff in place, and then just do massive single target damage to something like the Norscan Giant, and then get out of there before he got wailed on too much. You know, maybe get a breath attack on top of the blob that tries to react to that, and, you know, it's just Isabella's a bit rubbish, honestly. That's what I'm getting at. Just Isabella's not very good. Poor thing. But oh well. So guys, so another fairly short one, but hey, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. It all helps the channel out, helps the channel grow, and it helps YouTube, you know, show me off to other people that might not be watching this. So, guys, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.
As you say. did it!